Perseverance is now slowed to subsonic speeds. Current velocity is 145 meters per second at an altitude of about 9.5 kilometers above the surface. We are starting the straighten up and fly right maneuver in preparation for parachute deploy. The navigation has confirmed that the parachute has deployed and we are seeing significant deceleration.
What we did was a very hard thing to do. And it took us 8 years, 10 years building on something that had already flown. And it still took us that long to do it and to do it reliably. Significant would be an understatement of changes that were made. It was a complete change in our work environment. The team understood the rules. They executed the rules, and very few instances of positive tests. Getting it off the ground from the Cape was the biggest milestone of the project, in spite of all the successes that followed, just because this environment was unpredictable in a bigger way than even Mars is unpredictable. Outspoken is something I excel at, and I'm fearless about saying things that my bosses probably did not want to hear many times. I figured out pretty quickly early on in my career that it's not my job to do the job. It is my job to let the subject matter experts do their job in the most efficient way possible. And we got exceptional talent that were brought to bear on a very difficult problem that we had to solve. And apparently they did it pretty well. The tribute is to an exceptional group of people. It's on the backs of all of the people that you are able to put together as a team that you either succeed or do not succeed. Anybody knew that they could come and say anything to me that they wanted, and it didn't matter what level. If somebody has a problem, they need to know with confidence that you're not going to get beat up because there's a problem. It's like, okay, how do we fix it? You can't hide a problem. You're going to find it sooner or later, and you don't want to find it when you're flying. So it was on-lab testing that really we called it dirty testing. It was a godsend that uncovered significant problems that would have taken forever to diagnose on Mars, but we found them beforehand, and that is extremely valuable. Being the first leg of a potential sample return is crowning achievement in my career. That's the legacy, is that we give the scientists that exist here on Earth, hundreds, thousands probably across the globe, that will get parts of these samples and be able to do the analysis they really want to do, and maybe answer a fundamental question of, was there life on Mars? I'm humbled, very appreciative, but it is very much on the backs of thousands that this award, it belongs to them. And I happen to have had the privilege to lead them for 8 to 10 years. And it is their award. And I'll make sure they're very aware it is their award. Honest to God, I've not ever worked on a project that was executed as efficiently as this one has gone. Given the outcome, if I said I would change something, that would be foolish. We didn't solve the problems of the world, but maybe for a couple of days, we put a smile on faces that otherwise would not have had a smile.